So we get ready to hit the last topic. We're gonna do Freaky Deaky because we've been getting cut off as of late when we do intermission. So we just want to get through the show tonight. Have you knocked everything off your sex bucket list, sexual fantasy list? If you had to guess, how many do you have? Like, what? If you want to, like, just tell one possibly, just let people know, like, and feel free out there in comment land. Sex, have you knocked off everything on your sex bucket list? What fantasies do you have left? Should you fulfill fantasy? Some people feel you should have fulfilled fantasy. Some people feel as if you should just keep them as fantasies.
I mean, I don't know. That's like, yeah, I do have stuff that I still want to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to share them, but, I've done a lot of things, There's a lot of things I want to do I haven't done yet. I must say that. I'm not going to share them, though. But,
yeah, that's cool.
But, hell yeah. If you have a fantasy, and it's something you can fulfill and it's possible to be fulfilled, fulfill that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Why not? I don't see why not.
I don't see why not either, but I do sometimes hear people say fantasies are just supposed to be that fantasy, something that you thought about. It's amazing, but you just leave it there because once you do it, it ruins the fantasy.
Okay, but no. I mean, I heard fulfill all your fantasies. That's all genies in the bottles do. That's what that's what genies are for, to fulfill your fantasies. So, I mean, if you had a fantasy, I wouldn't just let it sit there when I can get it fulfilled. I mean, that's a fantasy. It's something you want that you never had, right?
True.
So, if you have a possibility to get it or you can get it, why wouldn't you take it?
I'm just
saying, like, I'm not asking you personally. I'm just saying, like, why wouldn't you take it?
Fantasies are meant to come true. I have not fulfilled all of mine.
I mean, it's so much stuff I still want to do. There's so much stuff that I still want to do, and it's more and more stuff being discovered all the time. The sex on the beach is overrated. I think it's an overrated experience.
I don't know where that shit is working. They eating it from that. I don't know, saying all this shit.
Sex on the beach is just
I can't do the saying. It was
overrated.
That's the only way you gotta bend it over.
Sex in the elevator. If you have the heart.
I've kind of done it a little bit.
Everybody's kind of stuck there.
Everybody
kind of. Everybody's elevator. Some people have went past the halfway part. Some people we just gonna wait till we get to the room. Other people we just gonna fall into the room. So elevator, that's a good one. Airplane, the Mile High Club, definitely. I've never been in it. I don't know if it's...
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that one either. That's the one I do want to try that. It would be interesting. It's fun. It's just the feeling of getting caught. You know what I'm saying? That'll make it even more you know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's with anything. Sometimes that's the driving force. Getting caught is what
miles in the air. That's different. You can get caught on land all day long. You get caught somewhere a lot of people haven't been before.
It's not enough room anywhere on the airplane now.
You'll find room, and ain't gotta be space.
Cause you think about the bathroom.
I think about the last time I was on the airplane. I just think about the last time I was on the airplane. Even with the armrest up, there's not a lot of room on the fucking. It's not a lot of room on the plane. Maybe I guess I'm a big nigga. You know what I mean? It's really not a lot of room on a plane like that.
You've never been on a plane
before?
No,
I haven't been on a plane before. It's too hot.
Well, you never been on a plane.
Oh,
shit.
Lord.
How far are you willing to go? How far are you willing to go to fulfill it?
How far?
How far are you willing to go to fulfill it?
Which one? Like, because
it's not which one. It's how far are you willing to go to fulfill it?
I'm using up all my dares before the good Lord takes it away from me. So if I can do it, I'm doing it. I'm using up all my dares. Like, that's just how it gotta be. I'm going out in a blaze of glory, as they say. Both barrels blazing.
Hey, Dub.
What up, though? We chilling, man. We chilling. Glad you could join us tonight. We sped through the show. I would stop and go back, but
what have y'all covered? What's the topic?
Oh, perfect. Hip hop group. Who's the GOAT?
The greatest hip hop group.
That's not what the topic was. He said female rap group.
No.
Yes, that's what you said.
That is what you said.
We said Salt and Pepper was female. Yeah. We said
Salt and Pepper.
that we were talking about
JJ Fan.
Are there any other female rap groups that you know of?
What? Bitches with attitude? Like, are we getting like?
Oh yeah, B.D.U.B. Now they you know what? They shit kind of dope. I'm not even going to front on B.D.U.B. They shit dope. Shout out to B.D.U.B.
Conscious sisters.
Little bitch. Oh, see, y'all ain't know I knew about that. So Budha be everywhere, yo. Don't get into it.
I might not have heard the parody song, but I heard the little bitch song.
Oh, God.
I'm just saying.
That's it. Who else?
That's why I said we were talking male groups. That's why you named Outkast.
It wasn't male groups. It was you started off with the.
No, she said female. I was like,
no. You said female.
You
I said
female.
there's not really many female, and that's when he said Outkast and Tribe, and I was like male, and then you was like, yeah, because we don't have many females. So Salt and Pepper would be female, and then he said, look.
Yeah, because I was like, ain't nobody gonna bring up City Girls because nobody really.
That was the last female.
Period.
What I said.
And that's what I was saying. You see how his brain is?
No, you're not paying attention. What I said was she said male group.
I'm
like, attention. He's not. If you
I gotta do it. Read.
Group,
like I'm not paying attention. Okay.
If you name a female group, all you're going to have is Salt and Pepper. So I was like, it's no need to name female groups. Male groups. Who is the GOAT of hip hop? That was the question. Maybe you already said you.
You just asked who was my favorite group. You didn't say who was the GOAT, but I mean, either way, that wasn't
Salt and
supposed
Pepper
to.
didn't even write their own shit. So the greatest girl group of all time didn't even write their own shit.
All right, then what was the other topic?
Yeah. Before that was
after that.
Lionel Richie and his little young
and his young little trollop. What about it? He's old, but he got money, and she looks like him. So
I wasn't even gonna bring that part up.
They do. They look like father and daughter. So I guess
that's what Nicole should have looked. That's who should have been Nicole. That's tough, man. Mm-hmm. That was pretty much. And when is age a problem?
It ain't in that situation. He got money. Like you see a young woman with an old famous nigga. Topic. Nothing needs to be said. You know why she's with him.
The other topic was, does money
make a nigga look better?
It makes them. Well, it don't make them look better. It just makes women not care as much
about looks.
About looks, yeah. A woman could throw that to the left when he nigga got money. That's all this about.
And currently, we are on what was it? Airplane sex, I guess, or fantasy.
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 Or fantasies.
Fantasy and your sex bucket list.